Hola, 'tis Alycia. How are you? Today's pick a card reading, we're going to do a check-in on your spiritual journey, what your spirit team wants you to know, and wants to let you know that things are coming in for you so you can be prepared and ready. So, with our pick a card reading, of course, it's all for entertainment purposes, not fact. My opinion, psychic downloads, you know the drill. And you get to pick a card, and that will take you into your reading. So we have pile number one. Pile number one has also got this amazing chrysocolla. Isn't that the coolest pattern ever? I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased. Chrysocola's gentle, flowing vibrations, they're going to encourage you to find your authentic voice and express that with emotion of clarity and compassion, and it helps you to release your fear and your self-doubts, and this helps you on your spiritual path to be able to speak up and say what's in your heart and align your words to your inner wisdom. So that's pile number one with chrysocolla. Pile number two here is smithsonite. Smithsonite's calming energy can aid in meditation and inner reflection and helping you to connect to your inner GPS. And it helps bring a sense of serenity and balance, making it easier for you to navigate the ups and downs of the spiritual journey with grace and resilience. So that's smithsonite, pile number two. This one, pile number three, this is a rare crystal. And this one is actimite and chrysocolla. I wish you could see how pretty this is. It's kind of hard to show here, but this is a powerful combo of these two minerals to help you activate your third eye, to boost your intuition so you can tap into, your psychic abilities even more confidently. And it also is thought to help you amplify your intentions and desires, making it a wonderful stone for manifestation and prayer. So, here we go. We have pile number one, pile number two, pile number three. You choose the one that you want to see, and we'll meet over there in that video. Welcome, pile number one. Here we got your cool chrysocolla. I mean, it's amazing. I think it is. So there we go. Chrysocolla, pile number one. So let's start off with what's the energy of your spiritual journey? What do we need to know? We have protection. Look at your two kitties right there, guiding you on your protection journey. Okay, let's see. Let's do just a general energy read around where you are on your spiritual journey, what spirit wants to bring forward, give you some information, some tidbits to help you. Present theme. Ooh, don't be scared. Okay, present theme is the tower. Tower can kind of sound like scary and stuff, right? But you're going through this exponential time of transformation, and so the tower's kind of shaking everything down around, and it can seem scary and you don't like it. However, during this time, they're asking you to say, like, what are you clinging on to? What can you let go of? You don't need to hold on to this. We're going into an amazing time. This is why they're saying you have protection. Do not worry. As you're moving forward on your spiritual journey, you are protected, but you're going to have to let go of some things that aren't serving you as we're moving forward on this journey. In the past, major struggle, the hermit. And this would be about you struggling to connect to your intuition, your psychic abilities, your divine downloads, and trying to get that wisdom, intuition, knowledge to give you into download times. It's just like can't make connection, the internet's down kind of thing. Now, going into the future, we're going to have to break some chains that bind. There's some things we got to let go of here moving forward, because these are those things that you're like kind of clinging on to, and it's kind of keeping you from making big strides in your spiritual journey and tapping into your psychic abilities and your gifts and sharing that with the world and life purpose and all of these things. There's some things you're going to need to let go of, things that are not helping you, things that you're relying on, and they're not serving you. It's almost like these things you think are helping you, you can do so much more, and you don't need this stuff at all. All right, the overriding concern with your spiritual journey is making sure that you're tapping into this abundance, prosperity, abundance in all ways. And I would say that they're saying, don't worry about that. You need to worry about the devil over here. We're going through a transformational process here right now, and you need to worry about what are you holding on to? What are these habits that die hard that aren't helping you? They're not. And it's like a temporary, it feels good for a minute, and then it's like it's gone again. We need to get deeper into our spiritual practice. Emotional undercurrent, temperance, needing to find that balance and renewal, needing to be more even-keeled. There's a fear here about the moon and tapping into your subconscious, and there's fears and ideas of things you maybe don't want to tap into, but it's kind of important we do that work, right? The moon's, it's like shadow work a little bit here for you, that's leading you to hold on to these habits that you shouldn't be holding on to, these things not helpful. There's a reason here, and I think if you do a little bit of shadow work, you can look it up. It's really going to help you move forward on the spiritual journey and getting more in tune with your gifts. All right, obsession. Okay, makes sense. The Chariot. It's the same energy here. As you're moving forward, you're obsessed with moving forward on your spiritual path, tapping into your magical powers. Amazing. They're wanting to let you know, though, you're protected, okay? And we know you want to keep moving and moving faster and faster and accelerating on your path. You have some work to do, though, first, okay? Now we have our driving ambitions here. Wheel of Fortune, you want to turn things around, make magical big changes in your life so that your life doesn't look like what it was maybe even a year ago. So the spirit team knows. They're like, yeah, we get it. We hear you, but you got to help us out. There's some things here you need to work on, and we can help facilitate that. Now this is coming through too. The devil, like whatever you're holding on, you're clinging to, bad habit, something here, it's clouding your third eye. It's like you need a purification. If that's body, mind, or spirit, I don't know. And your main obstacle is trying to be in control of this process. You are not in control of this process. You need to let go, let God, and whatever's going to unfold, it will unfold in its own time, in its own way. So that's what we have going on right there. So let's see what else we can find out. Now this, maybe we can find out if these are areas here you might want to start to explore. Maybe these are things that you never thought of. Maybe they're things, treatments you might want to do. Maybe this is guidance for you stepping into your life purpose. Let's see what Spirit wants to share with you about that. Precognition. This might be a skill you're working on. You're being called to explore the prediction of future events, no matter if it's a few seconds or years into the future. But you see that? That's a crystal ball. And a crystal ball is, well, this one's made of glass. It's not like a quartz crystal, but it's crystal clear, right? They need you to get crystal clear. Things are clouding up your vision right now, and it's making it harder for you to tap into these abilities that you have. Ooh. We also have psychocartography. You're being called to explore the connection to places through land, ley lines, meridians, and latitudinal and longitudinal. That's a word and a half, isn't it? Longitudinal matrices. By reading the land, you can receive and understand the message of the land. That's an interesting thing. That is an interesting thing. I think there's something here where you're needing to tap in. Like this might be a part of your special gifts, magic powers, something where you can just feel the energy of the land and how it's speaking. And psychic surgery. You're being called to explore psychic surgery to help remove energy blockages that can manifest into disease and disorder in one's body. Okay, psychic surgery feels very much like that is for you, that you might want to see if you can find someone who can help you with that. Not necessarily that you need to become a practitioner, but I think you need to work on that. Psychic surgery. There's a video on the Moon Moth Matter that explains it if you don't know what it is, but you can just Google it and see what's up with psychic surgery. But I think that's something very important for you to, there's energy blockages that tap into the devil energy where it's just like, we're trying to cure something with something else and it's not working. And so that's why psychic surgery can assist with that. Okay, let's see what else your spirit team wants to bring forth about you on this spiritual journey, tapping in to get your downloads. Get your psychic woo-woo skills a-going. I have made you sons and daughters. You have been a queen since birth, or a king. In what way can you embrace her today, and what does she have to say? This is all about you treating yourself super well. Saying goodbye to ties that bind. Look to your legacy. Let your gaze rest upon the legacy that you wish to leave upon this world. Is it the everyday moments that write the story? It is the everyday moments that write the story of our lives. What will yours say? Very much like your spirit team wants you to know. We know you want to rush this through. You want to get to the next level. We got it. We need to stop, take a pause, and think about what are we clinging on to, because they're ready to advance, help you advance, but they're like, you need to take a pause for a minute. You need to figure out like where you want to go, what you want to do, and you got to leave some stuff behind that's not going to serve you as you're moving forward. Be curious. Take time today to be curious about what you think you already know and what you do not know, staying open to all the ways life can surprise you. Yes, this is very much like you need to get yourself out of your own way on this spiritual journey. They're like, no, we've got this. Just open up, be there. All right, spiritual journey, more. What else do we have? See? The path. Crossroads. Despite your doubt, your path is clear. That's what I say. They're like, we're going to move you forward. We're going to get doing it. You need to just decide, where are we going? What do you want to be doing? Figure it out. Then we're going to move forward. And don't bring any excess baggage. All right. Mind, heart, and will. Allow yourself to exist through all your dimensional layers. Think freely, feel deeply, and live fully. And we have sacred prayer. All you must do is ask. Call upon the ascended masters for guidance. See, they're like, hello, we're here. Will you pay attention? Open the door. Ding, ding, ding. Hello. Yes. All right. What other advice, tidbits, information can we have about what we need to know about next on our spiritual journey, leveling up, taking that next big step? Making a choice at the fork in the road, which way we're going to go. You are not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. Reach out to find people that you're going to experience the spiritual awakening with. Okay? Find a community. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Oh yes, amen. For sure. And the Holy Grail, stop the endless searching, inner quest. This comes through like, you can't keep buying things like, oh my gosh, if I just buy that crystal, if I just buy that pendulum, if I just buy that whatever, if I keep buying these things, this is going to help me tap into my psychic gifts. This is going to help me, it'll unlock. It's almost as if you're buying tools for a job, but you're not using the tools that you have. You have tools that you can be using. And they're like, you don't need to keep, everything you need, you've got within you. And you need to start doing some of this work inside before we move on to the next level. All right, and lastly, let's get you a angel number card. See what your parting message is about you on your spiritual path, your gifts, your magic, your mojo. "333, you're being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as light workers, assisting all humanity. Live your truths and be a positive light to others. I am powerful." Wow. Amazing, isn't it? I think so. So thank you so much, pile number 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will see you in the next video. Adios. Pile number 2, here you are with your Smithsonite. It is such a sweet little color. You should see it in person. It is a beautiful stone, and helping to give you some sense of balance, serenity, navigating ups and downs of life that we go through. So let's get into your spiritual journey, where you are with all your psychic gifts, your magic, all that good stuff. What do we need to start this off with? Raising your vibration. You got to raise your good vibrations. Okay, now what I want to do is I'm going to do a overall read on your energy and where you are on your spiritual journey, tapping into your spiritual gifts, all that good stuff. What does your spirit team want you to know about where you are, where you're going, what you've been doing, what's coming next? Let's see. Center of the situation, we have temperance. You need to find balance. You need to find balance. You need a rejuvenation. I think here with our raise our vibration, it's because like we're out of balance and it feels like we're kind of lacking in energy, and it's very difficult to do any type of spiritual work if you don't have enough energy reserves to summon to do that type of magic. So you're going to need to get back in balance, raise your vibration. You might want to do like cleansing, maybe saging yourself, using selenite to comb through your energy field. If you don't have a selenite wand, I have selenite wands in the shop. They're smaller than this, but any size will work. And you can use this to comb through your energy field. There's all sorts of like yucky energy that attaches to you, even if you go to the grocery store. Just telling you. So clean through your energy field. I'm telling you, there's a video in the Moon Moth Manor on how to use a selenite wand, and you would love it. It's an amazing tool to have. All right, your major past struggle is the magician. See, you're trying to manifest all this magic here, and you're just like, seems like nothing's happening. Like, hello, I'm trying to get this going. Why isn't anything working? And we're just saying here, like, you just need to be calm, let it happen, raise your vibration. We need to like, it's almost like you need to refill the oil, the water, the gas, all the stuff in the car before we can get the car moving again. Future events is the hermit, tapping into that higher knowledge, that wisdom, that GPS intuition stuff coming, downloading into your brain. It's coming, but we got to recharge ourselves, get our reserves back. Your overriding concern right now is the moon and tapping into your psychic abilities. I get it. I get it. Okay, the emotional undercurrent, though, is the Tower. You're going through a transformational process. I think this is what's kind of depleted your energy reserves. So, Spirit's going to ask you to figure out what baggage you're holding on to that you don't need. You need to release some baggage as you're moving through this transformational process because you can't take it with you. It's weighing you down. So, figure out what you got to say goodbye to, and we're going to start moving forward. Now, your fear during this process is that judgment. Judgment, trying to discern like what's right, what's wrong, what's going on, why isn't this working, da 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 da. Okay, so you need to let go of the judgment. Just let things happen, let things unfold, see what happens. Obsession, obsessing over, okay, so if you're concerned that you might be dabbling into spiritual things and you're worried that El Diablo is going to come on in, then you really need to figure out, this goes back to your energy reserves as well. You need to figure out some type of protection rituals for yourself. If you're going to be reading cards, if you're going to be doing a pendulum, whatever it is, you need to make sure that you have a protection ritual that you do before you do any of this work. So you are protected, setting the intention. Everything comes back to an intention, everything in life. What is your intention for the work that you are going to be doing? So you need to work on setting boundaries, setting intentions, and looking into what you need to do for protection. All right, your driving ambition here. Man, you really want to be like, I don't want to say Miss Cleo, but kind of a Miss Cleo-esque type figure, you know, just one of those amazing, intuitive, psychic, downloader extraordinaires. I get it. All right, but the main obstacle here is the world. Now, the world could say a completion of a cycle. And maybe it's an idea that, like, maybe my time has passed and I'll never tap into it. It could be that. It could also be that we're worried about what other people are going to say. Let's not care about what other people are going to say. Just going to put that out there. Other people have opinions. Opinions are like a-holes. Everybody's got them. You don't need to look at all of them. So let that be. All right, what else? These might be some psychic gifts, psychic stuff, spiritual things you might want to check out. We'll see what spirit team wants to bring forward for you. Dream interpretation. You're being called to interpret dreams. Find deeper meanings to bring clarity and guidance. Ooh, that's something to explore, right? it's amazing when you think about all the signs and symbols and stuff in dreams. That's an interesting one. Shaman is, this seems right up your alley. Remember with the star card, and I said kind of a Miss Cleo type energy? A shaman, totally. You're being called to explore working as a spiritual teacher and a healer who can move between the worlds as a messenger to bring wisdom and healing. That is so your vibe right now. You're working so hard on this, right? So such important messages for you here. And still interesting, spiritual adornment. You're being called to explore creating talismans, jewelry, and other spiritual pieces for enlightenment and protection. And I'm thinking you're probably going to need something for your own protection, right? As we were talking about before. Okay, what other messages does your spirit team have for you as you're going on your spiritual journey, looking to level up, get to the next level? What other info? Destiny awaits. I have formed you with purpose. Know that there is none like you, nor will there be. Take up your destiny, who you are made to be. Yes, yes. Follow your feet. Be where you are and take this life one step at a time. For the present moment is here and then gone in the blink of an eye. Make each step count. Also, this goes back to your intention. Have an intention. I mean, you can't have a second by second intention, but have an intention for every day. Have an intention, long-term goals. And then we have guard your heart, for from it is life. Take time to reflect upon the state of your heart. Is there anything that needs to change, and how can you speak love to your heart today? Why, yes, yes, yes. Tell us more. Tell me more. Someone who's got a bunch of big old magical stardust within. They need to unleash it. Need to take care of some things, but let's see what else we can find out. Light codes. Energetic frequencies are flowing to your system and activating what it must at this time. Yes, yes, yes. You're getting there. You're getting there. You're on your way. Yes. We have incarnations. Many lives lived, many lessons learned. We are ending these karmic cycles and closing contracts. See, when I had the world here and I said, could be cycles ending. Yeah, cycles are ending as well. And there's a lot of perception about what others might think, but we don't care. And we have equilibrium. Your experience is complete. Process it without judgment. Allow your mind to return to point zero, back to balance. See, they're like, you need to get back into balance. You need to reset the engine or reset the something. All right. What else can we find out? You on your magical path. What else do you need to know about this magical path? Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? I think you know what your soul is calling you to do. I think you know that. So they're just saying you need to step up and take care of some things. Then you're going to be getting good, right? We have loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. There's this, that's that devil energy. You got to let go of it. And, see? Initiation, rite of passage, you're going somewhere sacred. You're over here and you're going over here, right? You got to go through this threshold. You got to tie up some loose ends. You got to reset and get ready to move into this next part of it. So last, we're going to get an angel number card for you to see what the spirit team wants to leave you with as you keep moving forward on your spiritual path. See what's going on, what magic is coming for you. As we close one door and we move through the threshold to the other part of your spiritual journey. 26. You have a desire to succeed and will feel most accomplished when your work benefits others. Your intuitive awareness of what people want allows you to come up with innovative solutions to meet their needs. I am tactful. Well, I think that's pretty amazing, don't you? I think that's pretty amazing. So with that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next. Okay, pile number 3. Here we are with our Atacamite and Chrysocolla. Boosting your third eye abilities, your intuition, so you can tap into your soul journey GPS. Alrighty, so, oops, gotta move that one out of the way. And let's get to it. What is the energy about your spiritual journey at this point? We have rebirth. Rebirth. Okay. Now I'm going to pull some cards, and we're going to see what the general energy is about where you are on your magical path, what's going on, what's doing, what you need to focus on, what you need to let go of, how we can move forward, all that good kind of stuff. So let's see. Rebirth. What do we need to know? Your current energy is the Star. Look at you. You're really tapping into that energy, focusing on your psychic gifts, your spiritual gifts, your soul's journey, all that good stuff. In major past struggle, wow, was the Sun, and being able to honestly look at where you are, what you were doing, where you were focusing your energy. So what are we looking for in the future? Ooh, we're just like amplifying. We're amplifying. So it's almost like you've changed. You have addressed a lot of things in the past, and now it's like you're on autopilot. You're soaring like an eagle. You're just ramping up on your spiritual journey, your psychic abilities, all that good stuff. Overriding concern during this time is about the Fool. Interesting. A lot of times when we're going through these different periods of rebirth and transformation, it feels like, oh my gosh, I learned so much, and now I feel like I'm starting over. You're never starting over. You're always going to be able to take the wisdom, the lessons with you into the next phase, chapter of your spiritual journey. Emotional undercurrent, strength. Yes, that's amazing. Having all this strength, this power, this courage, this bravery to get through it, get things done. There's a fear here, though, of judgment. Don't worry about the judgment. If there's something you need to be held to account for, then apologize and move on, right? Or acknowledge it and move on. If you're worrying about the judgment of others, you don't need to worry about them. Do not concern yourself with what other people think. Don't care. Obsession. Look at you. You're obsessed and focused on your magic. You're like, yeah, I want to learn more. I want to do more. I want to do it all. Amazing. And you're driving ambition, as it were. Oh, I'm tapping into that spiritual knowledge, walking up the stairs, knock, knock, knock. Hello, spirit team. Give me my downloads. I need them. I am the star here. I am starting to really come into my own with my psychic gifts, abilities, all that stuff. Main obstacle. Empress. Now, that's interesting. So you're doing all these great things. You're wanting to manifest more in your life. Just seems like you haven't quite got the hang of setting your vibration into that permanent resonance with abundance. Okay, got it. Let's see what else Spirit wants you to check out. Now, this would be extra spiritual gifts, ideas, guidance that you might want to look into, check out, see what we have here. Astral travels, being called to communicate with spirits, entities, and guides in the astral realms to retrieve and share messages. Okay. And we have clear empathy. You're being called to tune into the emotions, thoughts, and physical energy of others so you can help others heal and clear unwanted energy. Yes. And acupuncturist. Maybe you need to see one. I don't know if you need to become one, but you're being called to explore stimulating acupuncture points to encourage healing, to restore balance and energy flow. Because it's always good. We got to keep all of our stuff in balance so we can continue on our spiritual journey, manifesting and doing all these things that it looks like you're really on a good trajectory of doing. So let's see what other guidance as you're in this new phase of your spiritual journey, what your team wants you to know, they need to share with you. Destiny awaits. I formed you with purpose. This came up in the other reading. Know that there is none like you, nor will there be. Take up your destiny, who you were made to be. Trust the unknown. The universe has opened a doorway before you. What will you do? Trust that in all things you are never alone. Spirit team's always with you. And we have rest and restore. Take time today to restore your soul. Self-care will go far in revitalizing you. It is good to pamper yourself in love. It's always good to pamper yourself, right? Everybody needs that. All right, what else can we find out about you? Spiritual journey, maybe there's some new little things that are going to be popping up for you. Oops. Oops. Alrighty, there we go. Think. And enlightened. The knowledge you seek is seeking you. There are no distorted versions of reality. Right? Right. It kind of goes with that full energy, and we're learning all sorts of new things. Cosmic Light Council, you're being cleared, balanced, and stabilized through 12 vibrational dimensions of light. Well, that sounds good. And patience. Not all will awaken at the same rate. Be patient and hold space for those who need your guidance. Absolutely. You're here to share wisdom. You're here to help guide others. And we have to be aware, not everybody's on the same timeline, kind of, in terms of awakening. Some are there, not all. Patience is a virtue, as they say. Oops. So let's see what else your spirit team's got to impart with you. Seems that they're like, yeah, you're getting it going. We just need to fine tune. It's almost like I see little knobs. We need to fine tune some things here. They're working with you. After the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, acceptance. We've closed that chapter. We're moving forward. And we have the crowning, initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. Oh, isn't that funny? Rebirth. You don't say. Meh. And earthed, learning how to be human in the world, but not of it, which is so important. And I think there's a big, strong message here about you protecting your energy and protection of your boundaries. So making sure that you have that stuff in place. So last, we're going to check in with angel numbers. What message your spirit team wants to leave you with as we finish up our little reading here. 25. You have a great ability to take in and process information on both conscious and subconscious levels. Your curiosity is endless, and your desire to dive deep into a variety of subjects will bring you an immense awareness of the world. I am intelligent. Well, there we go. You sure are. And this looks like you are on an amazing part of your spiritual journey. It looks like you're like leveling up, next level. You go there, Sonic the Hedgehog action. And with that, I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Adios.